Hey everyone, how are we? So this is part two of choices. With choices, we've all made choices that are terrible. We've also made a lot of choices that are probably really good that we're very proud of as well. One thing you do have to remember is that at the time of making those choices, you were probably making the best choice possible. The best choice possible with the tools or the know-how or the knowledge that you had, given the situation that you're in with the experience, you were probably making the best possible choices you could make. Or for some reason you had made some justification to do that, or there was some need or whatever. Now, the thing is, if you continue to make those choices knowing that they're terrible choices, well, that's on you, But why don't you choose to do something more about that, instead of like regretting about that stuff, when you start having a bit of a look at why you do things and start becoming aware and knowing that you have full control over all your choices, it brings a different awareness, a different profound effect that transforms your life, because ultimately you make the choice as to where your life goes and what you do with it and how you act, react, show up in any given situation. Now, look, people say, oh, they triggered me, or they made me do this, or because of this event that happened in my life, that's what made me do that. And I want, well, yeah, these things do manipulate you and they may guide and push you that way. But the thing is, ultimately, it's your choice what you do with it, and you've got to own that, like it's on you. This is your responsibility. It's your superpower too. You can do some incredible things with your choices, and ultimately you can change your life right now. You just have to think that you're going to start making different choices and actually act on that. Start making different choices. Don't expect the outcome to show up physically straight away. Like, not saying that won't happen, but you've got to make steps. If you want to make $1 million, well, make some steps to go that way. But start choosing that that's the direction you want to go. Not you can't turn around and expect it just to be there. That just doesn't happen to anyone really, unless you win the lotto, of course. But start making choices that lead in the direction you want. And they don't have to be big ones. You'll be surprised. Small steps, continued by more small steps in the right direction, get you on the path to where you want to be. But choose the right path. Choose what it is that you want in your life. Don't say that you want this in your life and act differently. Like for a lot of people, especially like myself, I'll see straight through that. If you're telling me that you want this and you want that in your life, but here you are, you're still doing these other things, well, I can't help you. I can't do a thing about that, because you're choosing to say one thing, but you're choosing to act another. So, and a lot of people do that. I was doing that. I did that for quite a long time. But consciously, I wasn't even like really aware of it. I was just doing it because that's what I'd always done. So you've got to consciously choose to show up in your life the way you want to. Think about how that person would have to show up in their life on a daily basis. Think of what you want and break it down into the steps and get behind the mask of that person. What would you have to do? How would you have to be? How would you have to feel and react, act to be that type of person, to bring that into your life and start working on that and start being consciously aware of your thoughts and start taking action and taking control of that. Don't let the other people drive the car. It's your car. You drive it. All right, well, that was a good chat. Make some good choices. Don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. See ya.